feeling like giving up lately? Then watch this video because I will make you realize one thing, which I believe is very important for you to realize. Giving up is only for the weak. Do you remember what you've promised yourself that you will achieve in your lifetime? You will achieve your goals, you will achieve success, and you will go towards the vision that you promised yourself that you will accomplish. So why are you telling yourself that you want to give up? Giving up means that you believe you're not worthy of success, that you believe that your current circumstances are inevitable, so therefore there is no need for you to continue pursuing your dreams, goals, aspirations, and visions. Do you know that there might be times where the path towards success seems as if the whole world is going against you, and no matter how hard you try, all the hardships that you are enduring are inevitable and there is no point in them for you to endure. So it seems as if there is this path with no end and no purpose. The path towards success will seem as if it's an endless cycle of trying and you see no point in continuing to do it because you don't see results. But if the path towards success were to be easy, everybody would have been already successful by now. And this is the difference between the people who achieve success and the others who try but don't. The ones who did achieve success, they would not give up no matter what they were facing on the path towards their success. But the ones who did not achieve success, they give up at the slightest inconvenience, at the slightest hardship that they were facing, and they also allowed themselves to be convinced by the words of others. For example, they might have been convinced by other people that there is no point in them trying because other people have failed in what they are trying to pursue. So what's the difference between them and the others who did try? When you allow yourself to be convinced by the words of others, especially if they are very discouraging and they seem as if they are realistic, but they are actually sabotaging your path towards your success. But when you think about it more deeply, nobody can manipulate or affect your success unless you allow them to convince you otherwise. So it's still up to you to decide whether you want to listen to the negative words of others or you're going to just cover your ears, stop listening to them, and continue going towards your path to success. The path towards achieving your success and visions requires lots of discipline and consistency. When you're trying to implement habits that get you out of your comfort zone, your mind will automatically resist the changes because our mind is programmed to keep us in the most comfortable zone in our life. It is programmed to protect us, to convince us that comfort means safety. But for a lot of people, their comfort zone is filled with misery, sadness, dissatisfaction, and anger. So in most cases, the comfort zone is sabotaging them. Their comfort zone brings them nowhere in life. So when you're trying to get yourself out of your comfort zone by implementing better habits that are going to benefit your future, your mind will resist the changes. And resistance can show itself in doubtful thoughts. For example, you might have thoughts that will try to convince you there is no point in you trying to do this. There were so many people that tried and they failed, so there's no point in you trying it as well. Don't even dare to continue because it's hard. Leave it for another day. You will have so many negative thoughts that will try their best to convince you to stop doing it, to remain in your comfort zone, to remain in your safety, to not allow yourself to push yourself harder because effort is uncomfortable. But staying in the current situation of your life is more comfortable, and there are no obstacles, there are no dangers ahead. When you're trying to get yourself out of your comfort zone, your mind thinks that there might be some dangers, so it's trying to keep yourself protected, okay? Resistance is normal, but it's not normal to give in into this resistance that your mind is using to keep you in your comfort zone. You give it in, you allow it to convince you to stay where you're at in the present moment of your life and stop being ambitious, stop pursuing your dreams, stop doing everything you try to achieve your goals, and just remain in your comfort zone. That is not okay. This is why a lot of people have a hard time implementing better habits in their life, is because they allow their resistance to stop them. But you're going to push harder. You're going to discipline yourself every single day. There might be some days where you will feel like giving up, but you will take a look at what you have promised yourself. You have a goal and a vision that you promise yourself you will accomplish in your lifetime. So you will not allow yourself to give up. Giving up is for the weak. Giving up is for the ones that do not respect themselves and think that they do not deserve to experience greater goods in their life. So if you want your future to stay the same, then don't try. Don't try harder. Stay where you're at. Don't make yourself seen. What if others are gonna judge you? You know, the judgment of others is so important for you. You care so much what others think that don't even try to better themselves. But you care about their opinions. You care about the opinions of people who are lazy, who don't even try to push themselves harder, and the only thing that they can do is judge you because you are trying, unlike them. Yeah. Allow yourself to get emotionally and mentally affected by the opinions of such people. Stay always in your home. Do not allow yourself to be seen in public because your mind is convincing you that everyone is judging you. See, you're literally the one who's sabotaging themselves. Your mind is sabotaging you by convincing you that the outside world is dangerous, that everything you do, there might be some chances that it's going to bring danger into your life. But that's not the case. You never know what's on the other side of the fence if you don't just look over it. Don't allow others to convince you that there is no point in trying. They don't know what the future will bring. So it's better for you at least to try and see for yourself than never try it and regret it later in your life when it's already too late, that you didn't try when you had the chance to do it. I hope this video was helpful for you. This was a video that I had in my mind to film because I myself have been dealing with thoughts that try to keep me in my comfort zone when I'm trying to implement better habits into my lifestyle that will improve my future. So I am met with this resistance that my mind is pushing towards me to convince me that my comfort zone is very good for me because there are no dangers, nothing unpredictable, so it's safe to stay here. But I'm not going to allow myself to remain where I'm at because I have a goal that I would like to achieve in my lifetime or as soon as possible. So I decided to film this video to speak what I have in my mind about this subject because I believe it might help people that deal with the same problem as I do. I wish you nothing less than the most wonderful things that your life has to offer, and I wish you good luck in the journey towards your success. See you in my next video.